What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm doing Red River Rivalry. We got Texas Longhorns. We got Oklahoma Sooners. October 12th at the Cotton Bowl. Every year this is a big game. We're going to be going over the game itself, kind of doing a little bit of analysis on what I think is going to happen. We're going to get a pick on the sports books, and then we're going to give some player props here at the end. Guys, stick around to the end. I got a good little deal for you guys going right now. You don't want to miss out on that, but let's get right into the game. Like I said, Texas, Oklahoma, Red River Rivalry, October 12th, 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time. It's a 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time start time. This is at the Cotton Bowl. Guys, the weather's going to be great. Shouldn't affect the game at all. Should be 78 degrees. Not too hot, not cold at all. I don't see any rain or anything on the forecast. We should get a clean football game. You got Texas, ranked number 1 in the country, 4-0. You got Oklahoma, 4-1. They're ranked number 18 in the country. So we got two top 25 teams, two teams that absolutely hate each other in this rivalry, two teams that are new to the SEC. This is the first Red River Rivalry in the SEC. So a lot of big things going on in this game. I think it's going to be a fun one. You all know I am a Texas fan, but a lot of people will say you're biased. You're betting with Texas because you're a Texas fan. I'm not even going to bet Texas right now. I'm going to do something completely different. You guys will see. But if I do bet Texas, and when I do bet for Texas, just know there is probably nobody in the country other than the coaching staff, Steve Sarkisian and his staff, that watch more Texas football than I do. So I know what I'm talking about when I'm betting on Texas. Let's get back into it, guys. The spread right now is Texas minus 14.5. Money line, we're looking at Texas at minus 735 odds. Oklahoma's plus 504 to win on the money line. And then the over-under right now is set at 48.5. Odds to go over, minus 114. Odds to go under, minus 106. So they do have the over slightly favored. Simulations are projecting this game to be in the 50 points. 50-something points. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. That's simulations, projected scores. Okay, this is simulations based on a bunch of different websites that I look at, a bunch of different algorithms I look at. Then that's what I'm getting. It's in the 50s somewhere. So looking at that, I'm just going to tell you my first pick on the sports books. I'm taking the over at 48.5. Right, I put that one in on Caesars. Caesars Sportsbooks, where I put that in. It had the best odds. It was Caesars. I believe it was ESPN Bet. We got DraftKings and FanDuel. We're all around the same odds. So take a look. If you got an odds screen, I'll actually pull it up for you real quick so I can give you accurate details on that. But if you have an odds screen, guys, use them. Okay, make sure you're getting the best odds, the best value for your bets when you're making your bets. Give me just a second while I scroll down here and find this game. There's a lot of college football games tomorrow. So right now we're looking at over 48.5. And the best odds are on Caesars at minus 115. You also get those same odds. Come on, computer. It's being a little slow on me. Sorry, guys. All right, now we got the same odds on Caesars. DraftKings is at minus 110, but the over is at 49. And then you're getting it at 115 on BETR, same over under. So it's actually gone up a little bit since I placed this bet about an hour ago. Over under's at 49.5 on most books right now. It's different depending on the book you go with. Caesars right now still has it at 48.5. So if you're watching this right now, get in and get it on Caesars real quick. It's still at 48.5 with minus 115 odds. Some of these other books have it at 49 or 49.5 with those same odds. So get that value right there. That's great value. Just now let's dive into the game a little bit. You got Quinn Ewers coming back. That could be great for Texas, or it could be the downfall for Texas. Arch Manning's been playing hot. But Quinn Ewers is the QB1. He was the Heisman frontrunner before he got hurt after those first couple weeks. The problem is Quinn Ewers hasn't played in 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I guess, 3.5 weeks really if you count the bye week. So he missed 2 full games and missed half a game, and then you get the bye week on top of that. So Quinn Ewers has not played a live game situation, hasn't seen those live bullets in a long time. That could be the downfall, or could be a really good thing for Texas as Quinn Ewers is rested. He's healthy. He is that dog that's a Heisman candidate. Even with the injury, missing these games, I do think he could still be a Heisman candidate if he plays like he should through this SEC gauntlet that they're about to go through. Oklahoma, on the other side, they are not as great as they have been over the last, I would say, 20 years. Not that they're a bad football team. They're 4-1. Their only loss is to Tennessee, and you guys all know how good Tennessee is. They came back and smacked Auburn last week. So I do think this is going to be a great game. Typically how it goes in this game, when Oklahoma's good, Texas plays them tight. Sometimes they win. When Texas is good, Oklahoma will play them tight, and sometimes they'll be the spoiler and upset Texas. So expect a tight game. I didn't want to go near this spread. Spread's at 14.5. Sometimes you get a blowout, like Texas shut them out 2 years ago and absolutely mopped the floor with them. And Oklahoma was the better team that year. Or maybe it was 3 years ago. But usually this game is pretty damn tight. And for 14.5, that spread is just too wonky for me. Obviously the books think it's going to be a pretty damn big one-sided blowout with Texas mopping the floor with them. But I just don't trust that. It's a rivalry game. It's a neutral site. It's bad blood between these two teams. I think it's going to be tighter, but we never know. That's why I'm not touching the spread. Not at all. I'm going with the over-under. We're going over 48.5. Let's stop there on that. Let's move into the player props side of things, and let's take a look at Texas first. And while I'm getting that pulled up, guys, I do want to let you know I post videos like this all the time, guys. I'm posting free pick videos, posting game analysis videos for you guys every single day. Maybe not every single day, but multiple times a week, trying to get these videos out for you guys for the biggest games every single weekend in college football and NFL. So if you like what I'm doing here, hit that subscribe button for me. It helps the channel out a lot, motivates me to keep putting out content for you guys, keep pushing myself to find the best bets for you guys. And I could tweak my style here and there as well. Let me know what you guys like and don't like about these videos in the comments. If you like the dark, if you want some more light, just anything that I can do to help you guys and be better for you guys, because really that's why I'm doing it, right? I'm doing this for y'all. I do it for me too. I like my own bets, but I do this for you guys. That's why I'm doing. That's why I'm on here. So hit that like button, share it with your buddies, and go ahead and hit that subscribe. We can all win together, guys. We can start winning and beating the sports books together. It's a war between us and them is the sports books. Them is Vegas. And we're on the other side. We're going to war every single weekend trying to beat them. It's us, a community, all right? So first player prop, Isaiah Bond. We're going to take his longest reception. It's set at 24.5 yards right now. We're going to hit the over. Here's why. So far this season, we're not counting last year at Alabama. It was a totally different team, okay? We're looking at CSU on. So we're looking at the first few games of this season, okay? Not last year at all. So like I said, Texas is 5-0. They beat CSU week 1, and they haven't lost since. Isaiah Bond in week 1, his longest catch was 23 yards. It's set at 24.5. Every single game beyond that first game, Isaiah Bond has hit this over. He had a 33-yard catch in week 2, a 51-yarder in week 3, a 56-yarder in week 4, and then a 27-yarder in week 5. That 27-yarder barely covers. That doesn't really make me confident, but every single game he's getting opportunities. Not even necessarily deep shots. He does get the deep ball. He's their deep threat. He's their Xavier Worthy replacement. Matthew Golden is their Adonai Mitchell replacement. Then you got Jonte Cook, Ryan Wingo, all those weapons that they got. But Bond is their Worthy. He's their speedster. So he's going to get the ball deep, but he also gets a lot of balls that give him the opportunity to get the ball in space. They get it out quick, hit him on a little quick, hit him on a bubble or a quick, whatever one. Texas runs both. Or they'll get him in a quick little slant or something. They just get him the ball in space. And when he's in space, watch the hell out. He could go for 60. He can go for 70. On any given play, he's a scoring threat. So that's why I'm taking Isaiah Bond over 24.5 longest reception, because he's done it in 4 straight games, and because I watch this Texas offense and see how Sarkisian gets him in space, as well as take shots over the top to him. And we got a lot of opportunity here for Isaiah Bond to catch a ball longer than 24.5 yards, and he's been doing it. That's why I like this pick. Then we're going to move on to his teammate, Matthew Golden, and we're going to take him on the receiving yards. Let me get that one pulled up. Right now, his line is set at 39.5 receiving yards. Okay, he's projected to get 46.1 .18 receiving yards. Obviously, you can't get .18 of a receiving yard, but projections are showing 46 yards is what he's going to be getting. That's 6 yards over where his line is set at. So far this year, 4 out of those 5 games, Golden's gone above this. He went for 34 against Texas El Paso. That was the only time he was under it. He's been right around 40, 50 yards. Hasn't had a blow-up game, but he hasn't had a bad game either. So even that 34-yard game, he didn't miss it by much. And you remember, guys, remember this. Colorado State, Texas El Paso, Louisiana Monroe, and even Mississippi State. The starters didn't play all 4 quarters. This is Oklahoma. This is the Red River rivalry. The starters are going to be playing all 4 quarters. All right? I think they're going to be playing all 4 quarters. If Texas goes and blows them out like they did a few years ago, maybe they won't. Or if Oklahoma does it, maybe they won't. But more than likely, they're going to be playing the full game. And Golden's been putting up these numbers without even playing a full game. All right, that's impressive. So he went for 50, 41, 34, 46, and 52. That's what I'm taking. Golden on the over. That's our second pick. Now let's move into the other side. We're going to go over to Oklahoma. We're going to go with Javonte Barnes. You guys know Oklahoma's still a good team. Javonte Barnes is their dude at running back. 45.5 rushing yards is what his line is set at. We're going to take the over on 44.5 rushing yards because it's at 45.5 across most of the books. We're going to put this in at 44.5 because we're doing it on the BETR app. You guys have been seeing it down here throughout most of this video. On BETR, you get him at 44.5 yards, okay? And real quick, I just want to mention, I do have a promo code for you guys, code SSWIN on BETR. That gets you up to a $200 deposit match. That's $200 free dollars to play with. So if you have $200 that you want to put in on an app, do it on BETR because they'll match it up to $200. A lot of these other apps are only giving you a $100 deposit match. So take as much free money as you can get, and you can get it on BETR right now. Use code SSWIN right there. So like I said, back to the pick, 44.5 receiving yards is his line. So far this year, he hasn't gone over it a crazy amount of times. I'm not going to lie and beat around the bush. He's gone over it 2 out of the 4 games they've played. Sorry, the 5 games they've played. The 2 times he went over it, he had 53 yards and 61 yards. So he can get over it, and he has gone over it. He did have a pretty bad game against Tennessee. He had 12 yards. I haven't looked at how many carries he got in that game. Let's go take a look at it. He only got 8. So he got 5 carries against Temple, 8 carries against Tennessee. Those were his 2 worst games. Okay, against Houston, he put up 12 carries, only got 40 yards. But the games that he's getting more carries, obviously, he's getting more yards. Projections are saying he's going to be getting those rushing attempts and going to have the chance to go for more yards, if you get what I'm saying. Sorry, I stumbled over my words there. But if he gets 14 carries, 13, 14, or anywhere more than I would say 13 carries, he's going over this line, guys. Javonte Barnes is a damn good running back. Texas is a good defense, though. Don't get me wrong, they're a good defense. But I do think with their pass rush and with their secondary, Oklahoma has to establish a ground game. They have to. That's how they're going to beat Texas. Texas's secondary is completely revamped. Sarkisian saw that was their weakness last year when they lost in the Sugar Bowl. He revamped that defensive secondary. The defensive line is still good. They're not as good as they were last year in the middle. Okay, Tavondre Sweat's gone. Byron Murphy's gone. They do have good players, but they're not those 2 dudes. Their pass rush, though, is incredible this year, and Oklahoma has to run the football. I guarantee Brent Venables is down there putting together a game plan all week saying, run the damn ball. RTB, run the damn ball. So, Barnes is going over tomorrow. There's your picks, guys. Isaiah Bond, over 24.5 longest catch. Javonte Barnes, over 44.5 rushing yards. And Matt Golden, over 41.5 receiving yards. That's it, guys. That's all I got for you. Thank you for watching. Like I said, SSWIN on BETR gets you a $200 deposit match, and I told you guys I had something special here at the end. Right now, the link in the description, it says free and VIP picks. Click on that link right there. Go to the VIPs. Go to the 5-day pass. Okay, you're going to get that for free just for watching this YouTube video. This is for my YouTube subscribers. I do a lot of short form stuff on Instagram, TikTok. Check out those as well if you're interested. But use code SCRIPT on that pass. You'll get 5 days free of my VIP picks. Completely free. No gimmicks. Code script. 5 days free. You'll get all my picks for the next 5 days. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see y'all next time. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Hook 'em horns. And on Sunday, go Broncos.